What is up, Moorelands? I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. My name is Zeke, and you're watching another episode of Lead On with Moorelands Kids. Today, we're going to be doing the STEM activity, Leak-Proof Bag. Leak-Proof Bag. Now, this activity is very quick, very simple, requires very few materials, and is one that I think everyone's going to be able to try at home. Everybody knows by now that we can't start our activity today before talking about our Moorelands leadership habit and quality for this week. And our leadership quality is trustworthiness, and our leadership habit is achieve more together. Now, today, we're going to focus more on trustworthiness. And what trustworthiness is all about to me is building a good reputation. If you are someone who does what they're supposed to do and you are always doing what you say you're going to do, you build a good reputation for yourself as a trustworthy individual and someone who follows through on their word. At the end of our activity today, we're going to look back and we're going to think about how our leak-proof bag might teach us something about trustworthiness. All right? Cool. Let's get started. To complete this activity, as I said, there's not too much involved here. So what we're going to need is first and foremost our leak-proof bag. So a Ziploc bag or any bag that can be sealed airtight. A couple of pencils or maybe pencil crayons. Here I've got a mix of the two. A pencil sharpener to make sure that we get our pencils nice and sharp. And we're also going to want to make sure that we have some sort of basin or something to do this activity over. You could do this activity over the sink. Maybe you could do it in a bathtub, but there is definitely the possibility of some water spilling, so we want to make sure that we are being responsible and doing this activity somewhere where we won't make a mess. So I'm going to be using these colored pencils, and now that I've got them nice and sharp, I'm going to take my Ziploc bag and I'm going to fill it with water and then seal it tight. Here I've got my Ziploc bag about just over halfway full of water, and I've got it sealed tight, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm keeping my Ziploc bag over this baking sheet that I have to make sure that we don't make a big mess, because it would be not good if I spilled this water all over my basement floor. That would not be cool. So I'm going to be responsible, and I'm gonna be holding this over my baking sheet the whole time we're doing this activity. When it comes to the actual leak-proof bag activity, it's quite simple. All you do is take one of your pencils, one of your sharpened pencils, and what you're gonna do is you're going to pick any spot on the bag, and you're going to poke through one side, and poke through the bag until you reach the other side, and poke through, and then what you're gonna see is you're gonna have your pencil poke through the bag, and we're gonna see if the water stays in the bag or if it all leaks out. I want you guys right now to head down into the comment section, and I want you guys to drop a comment saying how many of my pencils here you think I'm gonna be able to poke all the way through without this bag leaking all of its water. Let me know down below right now. Let's get to it. Alright, you guys, I've actually run out of pencils here, but as you can see, we have got all 5 of our pencils poking through our leak-proof bag, and it has not leaked much at all. I actually was totally not expecting it to be this successful. So I'm gonna see if I can't go get some more pencils and see just how many we can get in here. I've got a brand new pack of 12 Crayola pencil crayons that I just found in our little arts and crafts drawer that are pre-sharpened, which is great because I cannot sharpen pencils right now because I cannot put this down or else it will not be leak proof anymore. So I'm gonna pull out some of these pre-sharpened pencils and let's see what we can do here. All right, we are up to 7 pencils here. It's starting to get a little bit of drip coming out of the some of the holes here, but we're gonna keep going until we get a big leak. I'm pretty nervous, but I think we could do 3 more. I think we could do 3 more. Let's see. What are we up to here? How many pencils is this? That is 10 pencils. Wow, this is quite sweet that we still got pretty much a full bag of water. Let's keep going. Wow, I cannot believe that. We put one in through the bottom of the bag and it is not leaking much more than it was before. We've just got a little bit of drip coming from the side here. Or I think we're at 14 right now and this is gonna be number 15. Let's see if we can do it. There's only 2 more pencil crayons left from that entire pack, so let's see if we can fit them in here somewhere. No way! We got that entire pack of new pencil crayons into this bag. Alright, Moorelands, there you have it, the leak-proof bag experiment. We were able to fit 17 pencil crayons into this bag, and it's leaked a little bit through, like a couple drops through some of the holes, but for the most part, you can see that the water level is still about where we started. That's awesome. Now, I want to take this opportunity to talk to you all about trustworthiness. For right now, let's think about all these different pencil crayons as promises that you made. And we can think about our bag full of water as our reputation, or our trustworthiness. And we're gonna say that a bag full of water is a good reputation. Let's say you are dishonest one time, right? You can take a pencil crayon out of your leak-proof bag. Now, as we pull more and more pencil crayons out of this bag, it's gonna leave holes that are very hard to fill. And we can kind of think about this as like keeping promises. If you make a promise to someone and you don't keep it, that's something that we would call not trustworthy. And that can be really hard then to have, you know, that same person trust you again. And we would see if our water represents our trustworthiness, if you break too many promises, all of a sudden, we're going to lose all of our trustworthiness out of this bag. So what we want to do as trustworthy individuals is we want to make sure that we are keeping our promises, we're telling the truth when we should, which is always, and we are overall being trustworthy people and trustworthy leaders, okay? Because we don't want to end up with our reputations full of holes and no trustworthiness left in it, right? All right. Thanks for tuning into this episode of Lead On, everybody. If you guys liked it, which, you know, I'm sure some of you did, go ahead, click like, hit subscribe, turn on that bell to make sure that you're seeing when our new videos come out. And also, you can catch me on YouTube Live today at 4:40 for about 20 minutes to answer all your questions, okay? All right, I'll see you guys there. Bye-bye.